Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Shruti. How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am.
You're good. And are you in Coimbatore right now?
Ma'am, right now I'm in Chennai.
Chennai. And what's your interview date?
Ma'am, it's on 24th February.
Oh, you're last, huh? Good.
Yes, ma'am.
You have lots of time. So, Shruti, you're deaf. You have taken sociology as an optional, though you are an electronics and electrical engineer, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And you have done something, a Cholan Book of World Records. We'd like you to tell us something more about it. School parliament you've done, canine care and
Yes, ma'am.
shelter work you've done, and you like eco-trips,
Yes, ma'am.
if that sums up.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
So tell me, there's a lot of hue and cry about degradation of the Nilgiris. What is happening and what do you think needs to be done?
Ma'am, the problem in Nilgiris is the fragmentation of the forest, ma'am. That is causing a problem. And there has also been land degradation due to increased tourism in the Nilgiri region.
What do you mean by
And also,
fragmentation of the forest?
ma'am, the fragmentation of the Shola forest in the Western Ghats in the Nilgiri region, ma'am.
What does fragmentation mean? What do you mean by that?
Fragmentation is a large patch of land is getting fragmented due to different reasons such as roads, development, settlements, etc.
I was horrified to
So
find, that a high national highway is passing through the core area of Madhubalai. A national
yes,
highway
ma'am.
through the core area. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
This is causing problems, ma'am, and also human settlement along with the land degradation is causing Nilgiri's problem, ma'am.
So what should be done?
Ma'am, in Nilgiris, we can try to resettle people and try to regenerate the forest, and we can separate the
What do you
human
mean resettle
settlements and the
people?
forest.
They're coming there
Ma'am,
to have their second homes and third homes, no? So what do you mean by
yes,
resettle? How
ma'am.
will you do it? You are collector Nilgiris. What will you do now? Tell me. I would do this.
Yes, ma'am. As a collector of Nilgiris, first I'll try to regulate the regions that are coming under the real estate in the Nilgiri region.
How will you
I'll try
regulate?
to
What
demark.
regulation? What regulation will you do?
Ma'am, we'll try to first understand the core region, and we will not
Core
try
region.
to get
I'm
it.
not clear. What core region?
Ma'am, the Nilgiris core region where the animal population is higher and the forest is
But that would
higher,
be
ma'am.
core region of a park of Madumalai. But Nilgiris is beyond Madumalai, no?
Yes, ma'am. So the ecologically rich region, we will try to control the settlements, ma'am.
How will you do it? What are the powers you have?
Ma'am, as a district collector, I will first try to find what are the lands available that are coming for sale, and there I'll try to regulate it, ma'am.
Mhm. Anything else? Anything else you'll do?
That's
Will you
all,
do
ma'am.
anything
That's all
else?
I can.
Okay. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
So as a sociologist,
Yes, ma'am.
analyze the tension between the north and the south. States north of the Vindhya vis-a-vis south of the Vindhyas. What is this? As a sociologist, identify the tensions.
Ma'am, as a sociologist, the tension arises because due to lack of communication between North and South, which is very minimal in the from the past. And one of the reasons is increased migration from North towards South, and the perception that the Southern people are having towards the Northern people. That are the reasons for their increased thing.
So the three language formula is a part of the new education policy. There was a three
Yes, ma'am.
language formula earlier also. What is the difference between the two?
Ma'am, earlier the three language policy was where Hindi was considered mandatory, but
Mhm.
in the new education policy, Hindi is taken as an optional third language, where the state is having a discretion to choose the language, the third language they can choose it, ma'am.
So then does it serve the purpose? Because the idea was to have a linked language. So now every state is going to have another language. Then the very purpose of having a third language goes, don't you agree?
And to a certain extent, choosing another language might be a problem, but most of the state do prefer Hindi because more than half of the population is speaking Hindi,
So Tamil
so
Nadu
they
has
might
taken
prefer it.
Hindi as a third language?
No, ma'am. Tamil Nadu is choosing a more or less a two language policy, ma'am.
Exactly. So it's not worked. And in the north, what they're doing,
Yes,
they're
ma'am.
taking Sanskrit. That was not the idea. Idea was
Yes,
take
ma'am.
a South Indian language. So really,
Yes, ma'am.
it's not worked. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
What is Cholan Book of World Records?
Ma'am, Cholan Book of World Record is an world record company that does international world record. In that, my world record was regarding martial arts Silambam, ma'am.
Regarding?
Silambam, ma'am. Silambam is a Tamil Nadu martial art.
Martial art. Okay, very good.
Yes,
What
ma'am.
is that art?
Ma'am, Silambam is a Tamil Nadu specific martial art which we do using the bamboo sticks, ma'am. My world record was based on rotating both the sticks for continuously for 14 hours, ma'am.
How is it different to the one in Kerala where they use the bamboo stick to jump around and hit each other and everything? How is it different?
Ma'am, in Kerala, it's called Kalaripairu, where the technique and the variations differ, ma'am. The holding positions also differ, and the technique that we use varies from each state, ma'am.
Okay, very good. That's a very credible thing. So now we move to if you've done it with a purpose. So what do you think if you are the DM or the SP in a particular district, what will you
Yes,
do
ma'am.
to improve women's safety?
Ma'am, to improve the women's safety, I will ensure technology is used and I'll have better infrastructure. The public infrastructure will be made better so that women are able to access it all the time. And I will also try to include women in the police force so that there is an increased trustability among women and other things I'll do, ma'am.
Okay, all right. So now this whole issue of dogs, will you be able to tell me what is the controversy about one? And then tell me the key court orders that have taken place.
Yes, ma'am.
And thirdly, then
Yes,
tell me
ma'am.
what do you think needs to be done? Three things, huh?
Yes, ma'am. First, the recent problem regarding dogs is the
It's a
increasing
recent
dog
problem?
bites.
The recent problem?
No, ma'am. It has already been existing for a very long time, but with increased population post the COVID time, the dog's aggression has been increased because the dog is having separation anxiety, and due to lack of food in the COVID time, there has been a behavioral shift that is leading to more of dog aggression, dog problem, and there has also been rabies spread. These are the recent problems that is upcoming due to increased dog bites and rabies spread, ma'am. The Supreme Court decision is the Supreme Court recent decision is to try to shelter the dogs in the public spaces
Will you
such
be
as
able to tell
schools.
me, go a little back and tell me landmark judgments in this in the last several years?
Um, I'm not able to recall the case names exactly, but I'm sure I can
Doesn't
try
matter.
to explain the
Yes.
evaluation. The dogs, the Supreme Court said the dogs have the right to live, so
That's
they need to
now.
be
This is,
treated equal.
no, there have been several changes. Have you been tracking the changes that have happened in the last 4 or 5 years?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
There
I've
was a
been
Delhi
tracking
High
this
Court order.
case.
Are you aware of that?
No, ma'am, I'm not exactly
Okay.
sure of the
Tell
order,
me what
ma'am.
you do know.
Ma'am, now I think we need to try to
No,
intensify the
no. Tell me what
ABC
you do
rules
know
of.
about the court orders. Let's not leave that.
Yes, ma'am. I'm not able to correctly identify the sequence, ma'am, but the court was trying to enforce the ABC rules of 2023 in the past 4 years. And then they said there needs to be balance between the human and the dog life. And then recently they are trying to take the dogs in the shelters and vaccinate them with rabies, and also to curb the dogs in the public spaces and relocate them, ma'am.
So you think that's the right approach? What should be done?
Ma'am, I think this might be the right approach in a direction that it can provide a long-term solution if the dogs are vaccinated properly for yearly vaccination of rabies, and then also sheltering the more aggressive dogs and in public spaces, and rest of the community dogs need to be taken care. The High Court and Supreme Court is already talking about the community feeding centers. So once the food and water and other things are available, the dogs aggression might reduce. This can be a solution, ma'am.
Is there any problem with these orders? Is there any problem?
Ma'am, the problem is that the infrastructure and the economic constraints that we are facing, there needs to be done a lot of spending for the shelters and the vaccination and other identification of dogs and the veterinarians that are needed. Currently, the capacity that we are having is not able to implement it in full force, ma'am.
Okay. There is this issue of joint elections. Are they unconstitutional? Simultaneous election, center and state. Is it unconstitutional? Because there's a lot of hue and cry about it. So why this hue and cry? Is it against the constitution? Will it require an amendment to do it? What is the situation?
Ma'am, the joint election is not unconstitutional. In the initial phase of post-independence, we had joint election, ma'am. The concern of the states is that the state problems and state issues might be downplayed when there is a simultaneous elections, and the regional parties are feeling that their power might be reduced and the voter turnout might be reduced if there is a simultaneous election, ma'am.
Voter turnout, why will voter turnout be reduced? The
For
issues may
they are
change.
party,
The issues may change, but the turnout will not reduce.
ma'am, in the sense like the voting share. Sorry for the
Share.
misuse of word. Voting share of the regional parties. They think they might vote for the center in both the center and the state elections. The people might vote for the same party.
So, which fundamental principle of the constitution is as you rightly say, that it's not unconstitutional had in the past, but on large scale for the
Yes,
whole
ma'am.
country as a matter of policy, which basic principle of the constitution can be violated?
Sorry, ma'am. I'm unable to understand the question, ma'am.
Question is, there is one constitutional principle, basic constitutional feature, which will be violated with this. What is that?
Sorry, ma'am. I don't know, ma'am.
Okay, never mind. Mr. Tiwari.
Shruti, while answering to ma'am's question, you're talking
Yes,
about
sir.
fragmentation. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There is a principle of Arthur and Wilson regarding fragmentation and loss of biodiversity. Are you aware of this?
No, sir. I'm not aware, sir.
Okay, tell me, what are the three main factors responsible for the loss of biodiversity of any region?
Sir, for the loss of biodiversity, one can be the human settlements that is leading to fragmentation of land, and other can be the land degradation caused due to various reasons, such as climate change and other things. And third can be uh, the evolution of animals, sir.
Okay, fine. How would you describe your personality in 3 words? Very compact.
Sir, smart, capable, and highly adaptive.
Okay. So you are having sociology optional. So do
Yes,
you
sir.
think personality can be trained, or is it largely innate?
Sir, certain functions are inherent, but there can be made changes based on the socialization that an individual is having, sir.
Okay, fine. So Coimbatore, earlier called Manchester of South India,
Yes,
is
sir.
this title still relevant today?
Sir, currently, due to various global and in national reasons, there has been a decline in the textiles of Coimbatore, which is claiming the name of Manchester of South India. But still, I think the name has a relevance for Coimbatore, sir.
Okay, fine. So as an electronics and communication engineer,
Yes, sir.
what technological change excites you most and why?
Sir, sorry, I'm not unable to understand the question, sir.
As a technocrat, there are a lot
Yes,
of
sir.
technological advancements, changes. So which one excites you most and why?
Sir, one of the technologies that excite me more is the evolution of screens from LCD to LED to OLED. It excites me more because the complex mechanism, it is very complex to understand, but it creates a awe for me to learn about it, sir.
Okay, fine. So you have received UPSC scholarship. So please tell us
Yes,
about
sir.
that.
Sir, the UPSC scholarship, the non-Mudalvan scholarship is for the people in the Tamil Nadu region, where through an entrance exam, they select 1,000 candidates and they provide them with stipend, accommodation, and food for them to prepare for the UPSC, sir.
Okay. It is open to everyone or only people of Tamil Nadu?
No, sir, it is open. It is only for the people of Tamil Nadu. Having their nativity in Tamil Nadu, only for them the scheme is available, sir.
Okay. So tell me what responsibility comes with this support to you?
Sir, with this support, I feel responsible because as an individual, we are taking a space that some other can use it and get benefited out of the scheme. So once when you get into the scheme, you feel responsible to, when you get a stipend, you need to perform and then show the result. So this scheme can be expanded for even more larger number of people, sir.
Okay, fine. So you are technocrat. Tell me, what are the basic difference between this Chandrayaan-3 and proposed Chandrayaan-4?
Sorry, sir, I need to read about it more.
Okay, fine. No issue. What were the major outcomes of COP30 and India's stand in that?
Sorry, sir, I don't know.
Okay. Some new concept evolved during COP30 regarding the conservation of tropical forest. Any idea about that?
No, sir, I need to read about it.
Okay. Right now, we in the lights are facing a serious issue of environmental pollution, air pollution.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And GRAP is very much in news.
Yes, sir.
Fine. So,
yes,
can you tell us difference between GRAP 3 and GRAP 4?
No, sir, I'm sorry, sir, I'm not able to recall the exact details of it.
Okay. ICMR, Indian Council of Medical Research, has given a statement regarding a rule of 1000. This rule states indoor air pollution is 1000 times more harmful than outdoor air pollution.
Yes, sir.
So what is your view on this?
Sir, as rightly said, in my personal opinion, I feel the indoor air pollution is much more harmful than the outdoor air pollution. The reasons are in indoor air pollution, there is lack of ventilation and there is higher time exposure for an individual who is staying in the indoor, which is also difficult to identify and treat. We don't have proper mechanism to measure the indoor air pollution and treat it. So it is considered more harmful than the outdoor air pollution, sir.
Okay. So can you tell me what are the parameters which are measured in NAQI?
Sir, currently I can recall some parameters.
Okay.
One is sulfur and
which oxides of sulfur?
Sir?
Which oxide of sulfur?
Sorry, sir, I don't know.
Okay, please go ahead.
Carbon monoxide, PM 2.5, PM 10. That's all I can remember, sir.
Okay, fine. Last question from my side.
Yes,
what are greenhouse gases? Okay. And
yes,
mention the name which are under Kyoto Protocol.
Yes, sir. Greenhouse gases are gases which cause sorry, sir, I'm not exactly able to
Please
define.
Take your time. It is very basic question. Take your time. Please take your time.
Yes, sir. Greenhouse gases are gases which can cause increase in the global temperature. Under Kyoto Protocol, I'm not sure of which gases are mentioned, sir. Sorry.
Okay, then I'm giving you next question, and that will last one.
Yes, sir.
Everyone is talking about negative aspect of global warming.
Yes,
is there
sir.
any positive aspect?
Yes, sir. Global warming do have positive aspects. One is the melting of ice will bring freshwater influx, and the warming of oceans to a certain extent can increase the fishing population, sir.
Okay, fine. Over to you, ma'am.
Okay. SRUTHII, how did you think you fared with us in the interview?
Ma'am, a little nervous.
Doesn't matter, that's all right. So what were the pluses?
Yes,
and where did you come out well?
In certain areas which I prepared, I think I was a bit better when asked from my dad.
Which areas did you prepare?
Ma'am, related to Silambam, related to the steam and the Nanmudal and other things, I felt a bit confident. But when it was in a general one, I was a little fumbling.
So what is called for now?
Ma'am?
So what do you need to do now till 24th February?
I need to practice more.
Absolutely. You got
it.
See, I like when you're honest. When you didn't know, you said you don't know. That's the best policy.
Yes.
But there is a lot of preparation for you to do, a lot of preparation. And you know yourself. Where you prepare, you did well. That's true. Very true.
Yes, ma'am.
So things I can think of flowing from your DAF, Tamil Nadu. General, we didn't ask too much in Tamil Nadu except Nilgiris. Nilgiris, of course. Your answer on Nilgiris was not very good, by the way. You should prepare.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, the collective have so many powers. They make a master plan. They pass the nakshas for the buildings. They can monitor buildings that are against the plan, right?
Yes, ma'am.
The forest people also report to him illegal felling of trees. Then
Yes,
after
ma'am.
that, there are so many other indicators. The powers of collector, you should read up. Because if you get a case
Yes, ma'am.
like that, you should know what the collector's functions are, right? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So Tamil Nadu, you should know indicators, programs, what are success areas, what are different. You know the difference with Kerala and Tamil Nadu development model, you should know that. One is human
Yes.
indicators, one is state-led industrial. Okay.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
should know that. Then electrical engineering, electronics, all aspects of it, technical aspects as well as utility. Uses in
Yes, ma'am.
governance, in a law and order, in women's safety, in any imaginary situation you should know. In health, in education. And any answer you give, you should try to use your discipline.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then women.
Yes, ma'am.
Women's safety, women's issues. It could be education, it could be health, it could be women-friendly laws, women-friendly policies, women-friendly schemes, or a case study, women's safety, anything. Women's issues you must know.
Yes, ma'am.
Important women leader,
Yes.
somebody you admire, whatever.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know how many heads of state and government in the world today are women? If you
No,
don't
ma'am.
know, heads of state, and in India, how many chief ministers or governors? Well, it's a good thing to know as a woman. Then the issue
Yes,
of
ma'am.
dogs, you will definitely get it. And
Yes,
your
ma'am.
answer leaves a lot to be desired. I asked you, Mr. Tiwari also asked you ABC rules. It's all muddled up. You know
Yes,
pieces here and there, but if you prepare it, it'll be better. Okay, you should
Yes,
know
ma'am.
laws. You should know the policy, the ABC, what it says. What are the key barriers? There are both sides, you know. There's also sensitization of humans, wanton cruelty to
Yes,
dogs. There's also a dog
Yes,
issue. You
ma'am.
must know that dogs are territorial. You cannot just relocate them straight away. It's very cruel. It's not allowed also. It wasn't allowed in the rules. It's not allowed. Municipal rules, you know. And
Yes, ma'am.
feeding also has to be designated areas, good, but several, because there are fights and all. I remember I was staying in Nimoti Bagh, the officers' colony, and we actually organized feeding of dogs and got a group
Yes,
of
ma'am.
volunteers. So every tower and every group of bungalows had it, and we made a designated point. So I would feed a huge stretch of bungalows, the entire front of the colony. And at 4 o'clock was my time. At 5 to 4, all the dogs were ready there, waiting to be fed quietly.
Yes, ma'am.
They know. How do they know? I don't know. They don't have watches, but this is what I observe myself. So you must
Yes, ma'am.
listen. But I also observed human cruelty towards animals. They tie crackers to the
Yes.
tails and things like that. So naturally they turn vicious.
Yes, ma'am.
And as you rightly said, during COVID also, they were hungry and things like that. And they were. So
Yes,
the role
ma'am.
of the government, role of NGOs, role of general people as such. Then, of course, you
Yes,
should
ma'am.
not go overboard on one side, because there may be dog haters also among the interview board. They will not
Yes,
be
ma'am.
dog lovers like us. Then, of course, a genuine threat and concern also that regarding, see, sterilization is easier. It's once done. But immunization
Yes,
is
ma'am.
ongoing. So you should work out a
Yes, ma'am.
strategy for both the things. What should the
Yes,
municipality
ma'am.
do? What should RWA do? What should NGOs
Yes,
do? Work that out in detail. So if you really come, and you should know all the court orders that come from time to time. You must read
Yes, ma'am.
how the thing is. The last order was horrible. The one after that is slight modification. It's still not so good, because what happened was people started rounding up dogs, 300 dogs in one room. So they're dying, they're fighting, all
Yes,
kinds
ma'am.
of things are happening. So you should prepare both sides of the picture, be balanced, but be positive. You must prepare this. You will
Yes,
definitely
ma'am.
get this question. Then eco-traffic,
Yes, ma'am.
you've been asked lots and lots of questions, environment, pollution, etc., etc. And it's clear that you need to prepare more. But the kind of questions, those and more, please prepare.
Yes, ma'am.
Data points, in
Yes,
other words, how the issue evolved, what are the situation, then issues, what is happening really,
Yes.
why the problem, and then how to solve it, the pros and cons of that. This is the way you prepare. You should identify at least 100, 150 topics and do notes
Yes,
on about 10 topics a day. So 15 days, 20 days, you will finish all your topics and then update them. You must read the newspapers,
ma'am.
one English daily and one English eco paper, because you are after the budget.
Yes, ma'am.
Budget discussion will still be ongoing. So you must know the budget
Yes,
properly. You must know economic issues. You must have economic data, Tamil Nadu and the country. Okay. Follow the
Yes,
budget
ma'am.
discussions,
Yes.
take notes on that.
Yes,
Then
ma'am.
constitution. You know, I was asking what is the underlying principle of the joint election that can be violated? Where there's no bar, you're right, there's no bar in the constitution, and it has been held in the past, but a constant as a regular instrument of state policy. It means you shall have the bill that was being introduced. It was like 2 sessions ago, I think, or last session. It said it shall be so. What does it mean? Principle of federalism is violated.
Yes,
it's not
ma'am.
just the political choices. I mean, because just naturally, as you rightly said, the national issues may dominate local issues. But what,
Yes, ma'am.
but what is more important is the assembly term will come to an end. It may have run
Yes, ma'am.
one a year only, and then suddenly it will.
Yes, ma'am.
With the central elections, it will go. And if the parliament then is dissolved, then it's elected only for the balance term. So therefore, study
Yes,
it properly. You must know your constitution. You must know all the issues. Electoral bonds versus now this yesterday's paper had this electoral trust. The trusts have started voting. Have started giving money, and they say 82% of what has gone to the ruling party. And so the whole issue of electoral bonds, other issues that are there, governor's role, president, should there be a time limit on assent to bills? So all identify all these issues that are in the news, right?
yes,
And
ma'am.
prepare them.
Yes, ma'am.
Which constitutional provision?
Yes, ma'am.
What does it provide? What is the problem today? What is the solution? And always prepare pros and cons. And an answer also, always give both sides of the picture. Because then you'll not be stuck
ma'am.
somewhere, because we didn't ask you very difficult questions actually, opinion ones. We let you go. But otherwise, sometimes they may just trap you. So if you must say both sides,
Yes.
say, yes, I'm mindful that there's another side to the picture. But for these reasons, I selected this. Okay. You do that, otherwise
Yes,
you have
ma'am.
a pleasant personality and you should do well. But little bit of hard work is required.
Yes, ma'am.
All the best, Shruti.
Yes, ma'am. Sure.
Satyavani?
Thank you, ma'am.
Your interview is on which date?
Hello, sir?
Your interview is on which date?
24th February.
Sir, 24th for February, sir. Yes,
Fine,
sir.
fine.
Lots of time.
Good.
That's
So,
why I said 150.
yeah. So, Shruti, what we are going to do, we'll provide this video by tomorrow, and then around
Yes,
50 plus DAB-based question to you. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And a list
Yes, sir.
list of current topics with some explanation.
Yes.
Okay. By tomorrow you
Yes,
get
sir.
all this because you're
Yes,
having
sir.
time. And please go through. Ma'am has explained
sir.
every topic in great detail. So please follow all this advice strictly. Okay.
Yes,
Please
sir.
also see a
Yes,
talk
sir.
show on TV every day so that you get, current topics.
Yes, ma'am.
You get 2 opinions on everything. Okay. And make notes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
All
ma'am.
the best. You can
Yes,
log
ma'am.
out.
All the best.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Bye. Bye-bye.